The Chelsea boy, Andrey Santos, he's got 2 goals in the tournament so far. He's a centre midfielder. Cesare Caste, he's even the captain of Italy. Both they're leading their teams to quarterfinals of the under 20s. Obviously, sorry, under 20s, but if they continue on this path and they add more stuff, this makes the career stand out. Guess what? Man's been with them. I'll be with them as long as they're Chelsea. The match has started. This tournament against the Brazil team playing their 108th. Brazil team that plays with flair and fluidity and freedom. Israel's side are built on team spirit and togetherness. Play by Stab Lemkin. Scored. Apart from that, set up on match day 1 against Italy. They've been flying ever since. Now there by Madlon. And Marches. The referee has to intervene here as it squares up between Vero and Madlon. Yo, my people, them, we are back with another live stream. You already know. Brazil versus Israel in the quarterfinals of the Under 20 World Cup. This stream is even dumb, man. Andrey Santos has been in fabulous form throughout this tournament, got a couple of goals in the round of 16. Familiar to him, he has played there before. He has coached various clubs in Israel before taking charge of his side 2 years ago. Because he has a group of players that might not be the quickest, but they can think fast, which he believes is their main advantage. Matt Mon getting involved. Stab Lemkin of Hapoel Tel Aviv. That one is closed down by Marquinhos. That's going to be an interesting battle, that one. Marquinhos delivering. Lemkin puts it behind for a corner. The coach of Brazil is Ramon Menezes. Appointed in March last year. He's also interim coach of the senior side at the moment. Andrew, saying the Portuguese under 20s ain't really.
No, not that I know.
So who'd be the best under 20 player that you would think of for your country?
I couldn't tell you right now. I was hearing of some good centre back that was playing before in Benfica, but I don't know what happened to him.
What is it?
Who knows?
Israel put a player down here. Sligassi. I said Israel scored every game so far. Appreciate the views, my people. I'm love for the sport. Maz will be back later on as well for the Italy versus Colombia match. Or the Italy match later on for Cassidy to support him, see what he's going on with. Right now, I'm trying to watch Andrey Santos, but this buffing and stuff is so dry. Yeah, no. Oh my goodness, man. Man. I hope everyone's having a good day, though. Saturday up in this place in the United Kingdom, and that sun is shining outside. But we are in here. Andrey. Oh, damn. I go back from the floor. Oh, you got head by it, saying Real Madrid might be going for Kai Havertz. Real Madrid will leave. Eden Hazard will leave Real Madrid, and retirement is an option.
Wow. So he basically just collected the bag and said, "I'm out of here."
Collected the bag, couple Champions Leagues, La Ligas, Copa del Rey.
Does he even qualify for some of them?
He gets every single one.
Swear down.
Every single
He's
one.
a fraud.
He's not a fraud.
He is just a fraud for Real Madrid. He's a fraud.
No, for Real Madrid he is a fraud. But to get there, he won a fraud.
About Champions League and La Liga, isn't it? So.
Yeah, no. If he's contributed his minutes, fam, and maybe a goal and an assist. Like in his Real Madrid career, he didn't even get 10 goals or 10 assists. In his Real Madrid career, fam. But Eden Hazard, you'll forever be a legend at Chelsea. In his whole career, that he didn't even get 10 goals or 10 assists.
Just La Liga. No, tell a lie. He didn't even get 10 goals in his whole time there.
No, that's what I'm saying. He didn't get 10 goals or 10 assists.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in any season or something.
No, I'm saying everything combined. Yes, everything combined. He ain't got 10 goals or 10 assists. That's pain. He
never played more than 23 matches in a season.
That's pain for Hazard, man.
He went from averaging like 45 matches a season with you, man, to basically half that.
Due to injuries and that as well, so.
Literally half that. That's mad.
Guess what, though? Chelsea, every time he's won a trophy, fam, we get like 20 mil. Anytime he's won the Champions League, he's won La Liga and that. So every time, so even though he hasn't been doing good for them, he still does good for us. Imagine it. Man said that we've earned at least like 60 million off add-ons, and he hasn't even contributed like that. It goes to show the player he could have been, but
no, it shows nothing about him. I'll be so real.
No, I'm saying the money based on the add-ons that were initiated.
Oh, in that sense. Okay.
Yeah, that's what he could have been. but he just damn near didn't get anywhere close to that. And some of it's down to him as well. He doesn't want to always train well, but injuries play a massive part. I don't understand how a man can get kicked up every single week in the Premier League for like 6, 7 years. Go to a league where it's not even that nitty gritty and you're injured the majority of the time. That puzzles me. The physicality is nowhere near the same.
No, it isn't, but I don't know, man.
It doesn't make sense.
Down to their trainers maybe as well. I don't know.
Sometimes it's down to the way he trains. Because everyone used to say like his teammates, people would go on record and say like he's not the best. He's not the best when it comes to like training. But on a match day, like he could go. The team could train all day. He could be inside playing PlayStation. When it's time to play the match, he'll go on there and he'll be the best player. But it's just a man that didn't that lacked that killer instinct really, because you could be a killer, but for what you could have been is even for Chelsea, you never reached it because you had enough potential to even challenge Messi and Ronaldo, but you never even got into the top three of the Ballon d'Or.
And each time someone spoke about him, it would be among the best. But hey, man, some people aren't meant to be. That's what it comes down to. A lot of people need everything like to go well for them as well. Like obviously the way that turned out for him, it's tough because of the injuries, but he wasn't dedicated like that. And that's why I always talk about shit where you know how people love to say, "Oh, Ronaldo worked hard for what he had," blah blah blah, and then Messi, it was like all talent. Don't get twisted. I think Messi had maybe a more natural ability in terms of with the ball for sure. But when you talk when people start saying stuff like, "Oh, he was all talent," coming like he didn't work hard, and it's like, "Oh, there's free kicks like, oh, they just come naturally. He doesn't do anything." Like, fam, man takes like 50 free kicks every session. He's perfected it. That's the difference. He's so like he's done it so many times in motion, repetition that he's got it now. That's what mastery is, isn't it? Like he's mastered shit. That's not the same as like just natural talent.
It's true because when he was in like 21, 22, he wasn't scoring free kicks like the way he does when he was like 29, 30s and that.
No.
Exactly. So, like I said, it just goes down. But that's why them man there, like you can't be considered one of the greatest ever and not work hard. That's why Hazard is one of the greatest ever. Like one of the best, but not one of the greatest. I don't think so. Because as great as he was to Chelsea, I wish he could have done a little bit more.
Yeah, because he was crap for you in Champions League.
He hadn't even scored 10 goals in the Champions League for us in all the time that he was at the club. If you look at all the stats in Champions League, he didn't even score 10 goals.
The thing is, even if I look beyond stats, he just didn't do enough anyway.
He didn't. And for me, it's like, he wanted to have fun. But sometimes he doesn't even have to win to always have fun. And that's sometimes the problem. Because for me, fun has to be winning. If you're a guy that can take a team, bag all the goals, but instead you give it to other guys to try and make them big, I'm sorry. Sometimes that jars me so much. Because sometimes you just need one person. And Hazard could have been that guy, but only in his last season did he ever show it. Enough, really, that he was a killer. Man got 19 goals and 21 assists in all competitions. That was his best ever tally. Israel players down. Yeah, sure. Appreciate the views, my people. Them love for the support in the channel. It's still 0-0, 40 minutes gone. Brazil been controlling the game a lot. But Israel just holding tight. Brazil not creating that many clear-cut chances or any clear-cut chance at this point in time. So that's to see 1-1. Hopefully Andrey Santos can get another goal. Hopefully get an assist. I mean, this guy's in like even deeper. Chelsea this this summer we're gonna probably sell like 10 man. This summer Chelsea probably gonna sell 10 man.
I know. You have to anyway. This goes too big.
No, of course, but I'm just trying to say is that the aim is for me if we get 15 man out and then add at least another like maybe at least 3, and then if we get another 2 after that, depending on the major sales that we have, then that's man. Definitely getting top 4, and I ain't questioning.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
That's what you can hope for. That's all you can.
We have one game a week.
So?
We ain't Arsenal.
Neither are we.
But you never had one game a week.
Doesn't matter.
What are you talking about?
That I know my team can still finish top 4. Newcastle are going to spend, City are going to spend, and Liverpool are going to come up again.
Guess what? Do you know who I'm going to say? Do you know the teams that are in question for me? As good as they might have been this season, are in question for me to finish in the top 4 next season.
You say Arsenal.
I'm gonna say Arsenal and Newcastle, fam.
Why?
The reason why is because.
So, if Arsenal do better than what they did this season,
which I don't think they will.
So you think next season they're gonna get what? How many points? Like 70 something.
Yeah. They're gonna finish at least. Then they're gonna have maximum of 75 points next season. Maximum.
I don't think so.
You don't?
No.
Cool.
Because based on the way we played this season, we got 75, and the games that they dropped, any other period of the season, I think if it wasn't the home stretch as it was, they would have probably won all 3 of those games. In cruise control for 2 of them as well. They just bottled it. Just those 2 games alone already takes them to how many points? And that's just with the way that they play now with Arteta. Assuming they make even 3 signings, which I think they probably will make, I don't see how they drop off that badly unless they get like 4 injuries. Then yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that everything I'm saying is that for me, the thing for me is going to be Arsenal. Let's be honest. In the last two seasons, the one thing that man can say is that you've been in positions and you've bought the position. And for me, they're gonna have way more than 1 game a week. You can I'm just gonna go off saying it that most Arsenal players, they are just fragile. You are fragile, and you cannot play 45 games or more in a season.
But you can't say that. Chelsea have had shit ton of injuries.
Yes, we have, and I'm not saying that for.
So your team's fragile too, then.
But the reason why you can say the reason why I won't say it like that is because whenever have we had a season where we haven't played 55 or more matches? Arsenal have never even in this season, how many matches did they ever play? They didn't even play 55 matches.
No, they didn't.
Exactly. They've been getting up to 50 every season. We've been playing and getting at least 50 plus matches. Sure, guys will be injured, but we've been playing enough of those matches. They haven't gotten up to those levels, and I remember they've still been getting injuries, not playing those many matches. So why if they especially go into a higher competition like the Champions League, like who used to say that if they play in all these situations that they're gonna be as good? Because for me, I think they're just the reason why they've been this good is because they have so much time to rest. Personally.
I think it's more than that, because even at the beginning of the season when they hadn't been knocked out and stuff yet, you can even say that they were better informed because they were playing well across all competitions.
That's because every team was playing at the same rate most of the time because there was the rush for the World Cup. Every team
So
was
then
getting
when
rushed.
everyone was still on equal playing field anyway, playing the same amount of matches, they were still top. So what point are you making there? Because this was like it was like a two-parter season, this one.
Yeah.
Because they went into the World Cup. Had there been no World Cup, I think it could have been very long.
Yeah, even for my team, it could have been very long. Like we could have, because Reece James would have been injured for all that amount of time and such, and we could have finished exactly, and we could have finished way worse. Like Ben Shaw was even injured at that point in time, so like it could have been way worse for us. That's why I'm so happy that there was a World Cup.
Which is why, just based on that, just because there was like I say, a part 1 and a part 2 to this season, and then in part 2. It was really only that period there of 3 games that you can say Arsenal bottled it. Every other game I saw Arsenal play, obviously bar the occasional like game here and there, but for the most part they were the better team in all of those games. Fam. Like I'm not going to lie to you, Shad. I've watched highlights, I've watched shit, I've seen the stuff that these men have put onto everything.
Because how 75 points doesn't mean that it necessarily crap or anything. But what I'm trying to say,
but you're trying to say that they're not even good enough for top 4.
No, if I was to say
they were in a title race this season to not making top 4, like you're saying that from 12th place you're going to make a jump into the top 4 and displace everything that they've done in the last 3 years, I think is laughable for them.
It is laughable. But guess what?
But that's just you.
All I'm saying is that I'm just going off my basis. I could be wrong or I could be right. I'm not saying that. I'm just giving my states of opinion. And if they don't have the same output, because anyone can have a good season where they get double digits and goals and assists. Because even last season when Chelsea played and such, how many teams could you say that if we played against them were better than us on the ball or whatever when we was top? When we only finished third on that, we only had 74 points. What I'm trying to say is that overall.
So why would Newcastle drop off then?
Newcastle, because this season again, you were so good because you played 1 game a week. Last season you finished 11th. Now you finished 3rd. No, you finished 4th. Sorry. That's what happened, bro. They got knocked out the EFL Cup so quickly. I mean, the FA Cup, no, not the EFL Cup. The FA Cup so quickly, but because the EFL Cup happens and the finals in February, at crunch time when things are mattering, you're only playing 1 game a week. You're in no piece of European competition. Like, if you have a good manager, and especially like, and obviously I can't displace the fact that other teams have good managers or very good managers like Eddie Howe and that. If you give them man enough time on the training pitch, they will make stuff work because you can make stuff work for even Bournemouth to an extent. Because even Bournemouth at a time could play good, even though they would finish in the bottom half of the table, but they could play good football. The man there had Nathan Ake and other guys, Callum Wilson and that, who's even shining now for other teams. So for me, I'm just saying the fact that we have 1 game a week, and if Pochettino, we get the squad trimmed down and such, we have a team who's built up of other guys who have finished top 4 majority of the time, which we have other than this season with the most players that we've had, and with new players coming in, Christopher and Kunku and such. Forget other guys. Liverpool. They can, but that's what I said. I said 2 teams. I said 2 teams could drop out of the top 4. I think you men are going to be better than you are next season, but I personally think that. But that's if you man get a striker. You man could be better because I don't know. I just have these feelings. In it. So that's how I feel. I think City are going to win it again. Like that's going to be no debate. But
so even seeing how Arsenal slapped you man's team, you think they're going to drop
beat
off?
us 3? Wait 1 second. Did you see the team that we played? Please, man. Tell me, like, because even Arsenal will be like, oh, you beat my team, but we even play our best team. Like, the first game, I'll give it to you, but the second game, man, seen the lineup, fam. It's crap. You man should have beaten us. Ask the Quater that's playing. Come on, man. can't tell me in any of my teams this season that I ever would have put Asper player playing or anything like that. No chance. No chance. What do you mean why? He's past it. You should have sold him from last summer. But yeah, we activated a player. He's got his thing activated. We played a certain amount of matches and he stayed for another year. Only for him to play basically 10 matches at max or come on or 15 matches at max. For what? Man should have been got rid of him. Any person that's meant to be a right wing back or right back option to Reece James, it is crap. And I know, and from when I would play a centre back like Trevor Chalobah, at right back, that should already tell you. Aspilicueta just can't run in that no more. It's not to say that you was ever crap or anything. It's just your time's done.
Yeah,
that's just all it is. Your time's done. So that's just what it is, isn't it? The first game, I'll give it to them. But even in that game, they beat us 1-0. Should have been way more than that. But they only beat us 1-0. I'm to say in the first game, I'll give them that game because they dominated that game, yes. But I would then say that we only lost 1-0.
Did you not dominate the second game too?
No, but I'm saying the second game, I'm saying for that, I don't necessarily care about the game because I thought we was going to lose. And then if I see the lineup as well, there's not like, because in the first game I was saying that we could have beaten them. I would have put out a lineup which made me think, yeah, we could do something. But in the second game, there was no thinking in my head that they would ever be that case. So that's just what it was.
We'll see it.
We will. I need it because I need them chattings. I've had man come onto my channel and I haven't won one game against anyone that's even been on my channel. Every man that's saying that they won one game.
Yeah.
Forget that. And you man can say that, oh yeah, we scored at least 3 goals. You man beat my team 4-1 and them not beat my team 3-1. Even last season, them not beat my team 4-2 and that. Like,
yeah, you haven't seen slappage on your end since the FA Cup, I'm guessing.
That's the last time my team beat your team when we beat you 3-1. And at the deep, imagine that. Imagine this. The last time, that was the last time we beat Arsenal. We beat them 2-0, but we beat you man 3-1. We beat them 4-1. You might have replicated that on my channel. Actually, no. The other way around, because you beat my team 4-1, they beat my team 3-1.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, my team doesn't beat you man often. And right now, other than last season, we haven't beaten Arsenal in the last 3 games, which is dead. But such is life. That's how I remember these times.
Do you know why? Because you had your chance. While my team and Thingy were down.
But this makes it better, because if you man are this good and my team just ends up being better than yours, that makes it even better. Because to chat on you, man, when you're actually crap and you would even admit your team is crap, to an extent, that's not as good as to know if you man think that your team is very good and then my team is just better.
No, yeah.
Get me?
100%, yeah. So I agree with that. But then that's also why I can't have you talking, because
it could be way worse. Could be way worse.
12 so what, you think you're finishing what position? 3rd?
No, I won't say 3rd, I say 4th.
I can't lie to you. If you man aren't if you're telling me you're not finishing confidently 2nd or even 3rd, then I don't want to hear it, fam. I don't think you're getting top 4 next season. Because saying 4th and then you get 5th, it was like, oh, we were close. Nah, fam.
No, because then for me, I'll just be like, oh, I forget Champions League football.
Do you think you'll be clear cut 4th, or it's going to be close?
No, I'm gonna say that. I think now I shall be real with you, man.
Yeah. No. Because think about it. Because now, if you're saying Arsenal get 75 points. Look at the last 10 years of the Prem and what 75 points has been able to get you. Yeah, because I guarantee you, every single year it's been tough.
Do you know what's so real is that I'm probably just chatting gibberish right now. I don't have any official standby basis. I'm just saying things just for the sake of saying, because I hope that that's the case.
No. You're finishing 4th. That's what you said.
No. I'm saying the fact that about Arsenal and them and their points tally. All I can talk about is my team, really.
No, man, I'll tell these man what you said.
No, you can, innit? I don't really care. But
I need to
nonetheless,
see their reactions anyway. Because I'm sure these men.
10 points behind. Is that very, very bad? It's not necessarily that bad.
Were we ever, apart from like a 3-game span where if we had won all those games, we could have cut the lead on Arsenal? Were we ever in the title race? Realistically? You lot were chatting shit about it at one point, but were we really in the title race?
There was a point in time where, for me, if as long as you're not double digits behind, in a sense you can be, because it's not, you won't need that many games.
But if you're going to be honest with yourself, Shaz, did you actually think that we would be in a chance to winning it this year? You didn't think that.
Obviously, in January is where you hit the spell, because by the end of like February there was no more chance. But in January, because of how Rashford was performing from after the World Cup, what we might needed to do is, like, if you might have signed a striker, then you would have been in it. But obviously, if I said that, it's just due to the fact that I just wanted to make you guys seem like you brought the league, but you guys were very far behind. I didn't necessarily think that you would. So yeah, if you man signed a striker in January that was better than Weghorst, much better than Weghorst, and could actually score a lot of goals, then you could have done it. Because Rashford at that time
score a lot of goals, score 1 goal. You know, Weghorst didn't score in the Prem.
Yeah, he scored 1 goal. But
in the Prem?
No, I said he scored 1 goal.
Yeah, there was the FA Cup.
Yeah.
FA Cup, Carabao Cup even.
No, I hear it still. Obviously, like I said, if you man did that, then you could have been a title race. It was like, because you can say that without them, you beat City once and you beat Arsenal once. If you man just have a bagsman, then it's a whole different story. Because Rashford was no doubt at that time, because Holland wasn't at the same level as he was at the start. He was the best player in the Premier League. For the form, man was scoring in, game out for how many games in a row. Only Holland could come on. Yeah, man. Nonetheless, though, I just need next season to happen, man. Cause I'm telling you, Arsenal will get hit with injuries, fam. No, it's never like hardly like in this season as well. Them and there get injuries at the worst times. Because how many injuries did they have? They only had what? Martinelli is now out. But Saka's been fit all season. Of all their important players, who's been injured? Just Saliba, Martinelli, Jesus. Was Partey injured for a good part of the season? Tomiyasu. Was he that right back?
No, but they didn't have anything backup.
Fair enough.
So it's literally like anyone in the first team that would have gotten injured, it would have been long, because their replacement, the only real good replacement they had on the team was Nketiah at one point played well for them, was doing his thing, and then when they brought in Trossard,
yeah,
who else coming off the bench did they really have this entire season?
Only rough person you could argue is Reece Nelson.
But even then, how often did that man get? Because you can't even say Vieira, fam. Vieira was
he's crap. No, he's crap. I don't care. I haven't seen him play in the Premier League. I watched games in the Europa League. I have not seen one impressive performance from this guy.
There's moments in it where you can see that there's stuff that he's trying to do, but he just looks too skinny. That's
the problem. It's even like a reason why like a player like yours, Amad Diallo, isn't playing the Premier League right now, because them man there are skinny. You need to build up some muscle in that if you want to try to hack this league to really stand out. Fair enough, you have all the technical ability, but you either got to move a lot more faster or get a lot more stronger.
I can't lie, Brazil have not been playing.
No, they haven't. I'm doing a live stream. No, he's downstairs on the computer. Oh, he's in the living room. He's in the living room. Oh, he's gonna watch a movie with Liam. Cool. I appreciate the views on that, my people. That man got like 6 concurrent viewers in the place. It's still 0-0 in the Brazil-Israel match, man. And Brazil ain't been attacking that much. They probably had like maximum like 3 shots. But Israel, they're taking the game to them. Damn. Good defending. So how is the teaching going on? We'll see. Teaching your own class, but how have you been finding it? Because it's half term, it's been half term and that, so.
No, it's calm to be fair. It's not as hard as I thought it would be, to be honest. And I had my observation and whatnot, it went calm. So I can't complain, man. It's been good.
You mean the observation with the review from the other teachers or the person that's watching you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is calm. One day you'll be a professor.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. As long as I'm not teaching, there's so much I could go into. So.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like right now, as in being a professor, is still teaching, but obviously when you work at like unis and stuff compared to primary school, you earn much more there. And it's just obviously the content and the kind of ages that you're dealing with as well.
It's much more closer.
Yeah, like even if I am like say like a 40-year-old by that point, and I'm doing that. But if I'm teaching like uni students that are at least 18 plus, you got a deep like how different that is compared to me speaking to someone that's 10, 11 years old, and the kind of topics that you can and can't speak to them about. It's like it's very limited, isn't it?
Because they're not adults. At least 18 years
an adult, like.
The
content, that's what I mean content, because it's one thing teaching kids how to add and write a good paragraph. It's another thing to be like with adults and telling them how to do like essays and all of that. That sounds interesting to me though. I would definitely think about doing it.
Yeah, I hear it. Interesting. I've got 10 votes on this poll. Man said 70% for Brazil, 30% for Israel. So you got 7 votes for Brazil, 3 votes for Israel. Got 8 concurrent viewers and 3 likes on the video. I appreciate the support, my people. Them. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Help me get 1,000 subscribers before the start of next season. Man said in Kunku and Leipzig in the German Cup final.
I've seen that script before.
What script?
Your young guy that's most likely going to come is definitely coming to your club, wins the German Cup. Guess who did that last time and hasn't been that good for us? Sancho.
But Harden was in that team as well.
He didn't play. He didn't play the final.
He didn't
play the final.
And they still
won.
And they still won.
Yeah. But he's dead, fam. League's dead. Anything that man has done in that league, I don't care for him. Leave it at the door.
What was JJ watching in your room last night?
He was watching
Because on Amazon, I don't remember the name.
Sorry about that, my people. Just had to sort something out for my brothers. But it's nearly the end of the first half, you know. Brazil, man, you might need to improve a little bit more still. I've never even seen this Israel team as well, so I didn't even necessarily know how good they were. But they have been taking this game to Brazil. Where come like Messi might be going back to Barcelona. What do you think of that, Andrew?
That who to the what?
That Messi could be going back to Barcelona.
As long as they don't breach no financial fair play. So it's looking like they need to wait on that at the moment.
Yeah, they're gonna have to sell players.
That's funny for me. And like another 2 years to go back.
Because they couldn't afford them.
This man.
Well, imagine it, fam. Israel have been dominating this match still. They've had 62% possession.
Yeah, Brazil haven't been on it. They've lost the ball, were careless. Most have been counter-attack stuff.
There's a count on that speed still. Well, normally this guy here, Biro, he normally plays left wing, but the other player must have got either injured or too many yellow cards because now he's playing left back. He's sometimes just like the most threatening for them in the attack. Jeez. Hey, Fabrizio Romano just reported that Real Madrid are going for Kai Havertz. Going for King Kai.
Why though?
Because come like Benzema is leaving. Benzema is leaving.
So they go for Kai Havertz.
King Kai, bro. Same guy that normally plays well for
It's King Kai shit, man.
No Dragon Ball Z. No Dragon Ball Z.
Allow it, fam.
No Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh, he is quick.
Yeah,
Surely that's a foul though. Oh? Oh, you're a bum. VAR.
That's Leonardo.
VAR. Hey, shots, man.
That should have been the penalty, man. How are you not giving that as a penalty? How are you allowing the play on? How is man allowing the play on? I don't understand
Because the
that.
ball was on his side, so if anything, the guy just ran into him.
No, but clearly a man should know that the fact that if it's a penalty, if a man just been taken out for a penalty, unless you're putting in the ball into an open goal, you should give the penalty. Israel, damn. Come on, Brazil. Don't you mind getting knocked out. You need to see as many people in the final as possible from a Chelsea perspective. Come on. And true say now, I don't even have a Portuguese player no more because Ralph's gone back to
Oh
you,
man,
man.
I'm so upset.
So next year, this time next year when it's meant to be the Euros coming up, can't even do that. No Portuguese Watchalong, son.
They will take it. That's fine. I don't need additional happiness from something that you can use that's on my country. I'm
What
good.
do you mean? Why not?
No, because I know how you are. You're like, oh, come like your players are blessing my team, yeah. Come like your countrymen are doing my team good. It's like, allow it, fam. I don't even need to hear. I know you, fam.
But why would you hate that?
I would hate that because it's not. If your team's winning, it means my club isn't. I care
No,
more
no,
about
no,
my
no,
club
no,
in
no,
that
but
sense.
no, but what I'm trying to say is that, but what if I'm trying to talk about it just from a Portugal perspective? Because he's a Chelsea player, but he's playing in the Portuguese team at the Euros. You can't hate anything like that.
I can hate.
Why?
Because you're only watching those games because he's a Chelsea player. You don't care about my country.
No, but if you're playing a big match or one of those games,
Same
I'll
way,
watch the games.
if you have one player from Portugal, but then another team comes along and you have like 2 or 3 players from that country, who would you want to win? You don't give a toss about Portugal anymore.
No, because at the end of the day, regardless of whether there's 1 player or 5 players,
You would have a preference though.
no, I don't. Because at the end of I don't, because it's not my country.
There's
It's not my country.
players, 3 Chelsea
It's not my
players.
country.
Need to see as many Chelsea players as possible.
Come on, bro.
You would.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that as long as there's at least 1 representative, that's good enough. That's all that matters, fam. There's at least 1 Chelsea player. Doesn't matter how many of them. There just has to be 1.
It's like the way you try to talk about Kante and his World Cup.
What do you mean?
Because how many World Cup winners do you have in your squad?
2. Yeah.
Who's the second?
Enzo.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, it was so recent. So until Enzo, it was just Kante.
No, of course because obviously through the years, but in this current team, then yeah. Because before that, we could have had the other French people that we had in the team. Because Giroud he was a World Cup when he was at Chelsea. So we've had different people, but just right now,
To be fair, we only have 1 as well.
Yeah, we're right. So, but yeah. No, you don't, because you got Martinez.
And again, I forgot, fam. The way I have this World Cup erased in my head, fam. I won't even lie to you.
Because of Messi.
It's not. No. It's not because of Messi. It's not because of Messi at all. Portugal did niche, fam.
You know,
After Portugal got knocked out, I was uninterested, fam.
You know, it's true because that kills Barry, that kills the Ronaldo agenda, all of that, and your country agenda. So you don't even care.
So like, because you lot can enjoy the football when my country is involved. It's long, fam. Bear in mind, I went to watch these games as well with my fellow Portuguese people. It's true. Just watching them, dead game from against Morocco. Oh my god. Oh.
I'll never forget because even because apparently Real Madrid want to go for Kai Havertz regardless of the Benzema situation. And I love it, man. You man fork up 50+ million for Kai Havertz, big you man up, please do that. Because he ain't gonna go for anything less than 50 mil.
These are actual jackasses, you know.
Madrid. They're helping man out. They're helping man out, but they're helping man out though.
Of course,
they're helping man out.
I'm looking at is they're bailing you the fuck out.
But you man are bailing us out as well. Because you man because right now, We are guaranteed
If
right
we
now.
pay more than 60 mil, we're bailing you out.
Yeah. No, 60 or more.
Yeah, 60 or more.
60
yeah.
or more.
No. If it's 60, I'm fine with that. If it's more than 60, then no, I'm not fine with it.
Wait, I'll be real to you. If it's anything over 50 for me, then that's calm because
No, because I can imagine if right now we're offering around 45 or 50, and they're saying the valuation is closer
85.
to like 85.
it's 6.
Technically, the middle ground would be like plus 60, but I don't want it to be that high because there's no reason for it to be that high.
Then imagine how much he'll get paid as well. He's gonna be at least
220.
bro, and where would that put him? Like,
He won't be top 5 and all.
No, not top 5 because you have to be earning at least like nearly.
But it would only be 20k more than what you guys were gonna offer him. You guys were gonna offer him 200k, and he didn't want that. So if we offer him 220, I'm like, it's not really that. If you were to say that we're giving him like 300k or something, then yeah, cool. But we're not gonna give him that much. So
because all honesty, because he only has 1 year left on his contract. This time next year he could go 2 months.
Which is why I was saying 85 million is outrageous, fam, for a guy with 1 year left, and you need to sell it.
But that's like even someone like Eden Hazard, because Eden Hazard, he had 1 year left on his contract. We sold him to Real Madrid for like 100 or 110 million.
Are you looking at the kind of player Hazard was and the kind of player Mount is? Are you taking the piss? A player that we were comparing to Ronaldo and Messi versus Mount. Now, where's the justification for 85 million for Mount? What has he done? When has he ever been the best or close in his position?
It's not even justification for me for at least 60, but nonetheless, if you man pay 60 or more, because I ain't paying 60 million for Mason Mount. No offense.
You're not paying 60.
I'm not paying 60 million for Mason Mount.
The same, you would have paid for 60. If I asked you this, like last year, you would have said 60 or more. I don't know why your tune has changed now to not 60 now. Like you would have, for sure. You'd be like, in this market.
No, but then
I will pay for him. I'll do this.
No, but I'm saying if in this market, what I'm trying to say is that
you guys should be flipping grateful if you get more than 50. It's true.
That's what I'm saying. 50, like if you, because I'll pay 50 million for him. I would. I'm not gonna be paying 60 million.
What about 55?
55. It's under it's 50 something in it. But
okay,
if it's 60, because you can't say, because how many man have been sold for 60 or more million in the Premier League? Cucurella, them man there. You might gonna be affected. You might be along them lines there. That he might come to your team and have that bad of a season.
Wow, is that how little you rate him?
No, I'm not saying how little I rate him. I'm trying to say is that if he goes to United and things can go bad for him like that, because at Brighton, Brighton, Cooper was their best player, and you wouldn't have thought that he would have had his season because
I did.
No, I'm saying as crap as I'm saying because he wasn't crap at Brighton.
I can't lie, I might cut soon, but because it's half time. Like, do you want to just help me sort that one? Or are you gonna stay on this? It's up to you. I don't mind either way.
Yeah, no, coach. I'll just stay here and I shall see. Because what my view will still be here.
If you could leave like something that says like intermission. Although, where did I even leave the zoo?
Over there. Oh, my people down. The end of the first half. Half-time, Israel. Appreciate the views that my people for the support on the channel, You guys feel free to leave any message in the comments. Love for the views. Appreciate the support, my people. Apparently, Agati to Chelsea is a done deal. Oh. Oh, my fault. Sent the wrong one. No time. That's crazy.
Hey, your boy's been a bit absent in this game.
He has been still. Haven't really done much. They haven't had another ball enough. But I'll be real to you. Apparently, Manuel Ugarte is a Chelsea player.
Who?
The Sporting centre defensive midfielder, Uruguayan. That's what that's what the CFC Pies guy just reported.
Oh, that guy! You showed me the
clips of
him that time.
Mason Mount is prepared to say yes to Manchester United. It's now down to clubs to talk about a fee, with Chelsea still wanting 70 million. Pochettino is still hoping he stays though. So man's been trying to tell me that Kai Havertz and Mason Mount are going to combine for 100 million transfer outs for Chelsea Football Club. Just two players. And if we sell another 10, we are definitely going to be getting.
I just don't understand how anyone would go for Havertz and pay anything more than 30 million.
Because they look how because obviously look at his potential, innit? He's still 24,
that means
25.
You guys are just a horrid club. If you're saying he has potential, it is. You might have a dead club then. You're not built on building up guys. That's not what you man are, clearly.
Yeah. You know why? Because we make good profit, man. Not good profit, because
You man are just the biggest money launderers in England, must be.
no, that's down to City, fam. Look how many breaches that these men have been accused of. We get accused of doing like one or two, and we just get found guilty. But these men are probably, if they get found guilty of everything, they are the money launderers. Them, see all the money launderers. I think it works out so better for them in this situation just because they dominate their league, and the league is by far the best league in the world. So even if they are guilty, I don't even think the FA are going to punish them or say that they are based on them terms there because they generate the most money. If we're going to be honest, generate the most money for the Premier League.
Do they though?
If you combine everything.
What do you mean by combine everything? What does that mean?
Obviously, on the pitch and off the pitch. Off the pitch, you man can battle because of obviously everything that you man do off the pitch, shirt sales and all of that kind of stuff. But now that they have Haaland in that, they can get as many shirt sales, if not even more, from that just one player. More than anyone, more than probably Bruno and Rashford combined, maybe.
Combined?
I'm stretching. I don't know the numbers.
I don't think so.
I don't know the numbers.
I don't think combined. We can always look.
You can always just look at their following as well, like Insta, like because these men have bare guys that have millions upon millions. Like social media plays such a big part as well, and Haaland, them and their defo have at least like 25 million followers, I believe. How many followers does he have?
Who?
Erling Haaland on like Instagram.
No, sure.
Let me check that. Because shirt sales is ridiculous for him. He has 31 million followers, bro.
Who, Haaland?
Haaland, bro. Do you know how many followers Chelsea have as a club?
On Instagram?
Yes.
Probably like 24.
He have 40. He's 9 million behind Chelsea. He probably has more followers than Man City.
He might have more followers than Rashford then.
He definitely does. It's not close, bro. Rashford don't even have probably 10 million.
I wouldn't know. I don't follow. Actually, that's a lie. I do follow Rashford.
How many is he have?
15.
It's more than 10. But I'm trying to say
Haaland has double. It wasn't.
Haaland has double, so I'm trying to say, and if you factor in Bruno Fernandes as well, them and there can definitely, just that one player can double these man's sales.
But the sales and Instagram followers are two very different things.
No, it's true. But obviously, I'm just trying to say, this is just some
Bruno's
Instagram,
on 8,
Twitter.
so he has more than them combined. Who would even be the most followed in our... It might even be Rashford, you know. I think Rashford's probably the most followed right now.
Not Casemiro.
I wouldn't think so.
He was at Real Madrid. No, he does. He has 21 million.
Oh, fair enough.
Real Madrid and Brazil, fam. Man, Champions League that them men have been winning.
But then surely Varane wouldn't have more, though. I don't feel like Varane would.
He could.
Oh, 21 as well.
Exactly, bro. Real Madrid, bro. Madrid. Winners. How many times they've won Champions League and that, you know what I'm trying to say? And like Varane's won a World Cup as well, so oh man. Rashford probably has so many followers because of what he done for the children as well.
Yeah, definitely. Plays a part for sure.
But everything, like I'm trying to say, it's just about how you can market them, man. But man, like
I'm really thinking there really isn't anyone else. That's mad. So that's it. Should say we had Pogba before, but that was, well, we had Ronaldo as well. Feels Ronaldo, but then his shirt sales is always a different level. I've seen flipping kids here, you know. Kids here are wearing his Saudi kit.
I don't go out enough.
It's mad, fam. How can it reach? Like, why would you ever, living in London, if you're not Saudi or just Arab in general, would you ever want to wear a kit? From there, Europe, I understand you're European, but
Me personally, you wouldn't see me buying his kit from there. Just
I
doesn't
don't
make
know.
sense.
Unless it's a Chelsea, unless it's a Chelsea kit, I don't buy other kits. People can buy other kits for me that I could potentially.
But you don't want a Messi PSG top for yourself?
No.
Why not?
Because
you don't love him that much, then.
I would get
Ronaldo Real Madrid tops.
That's true.
I haven't, but I would have.
Get me? I'm buying Chelsea tops. That's the only forward tops that I'd be buying.
The team's dead anyway, man.
Good luck. Next season, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Good luck next season, because I kid you not, you're in for a rude surprise when you're getting slapped. Because I think we still beat you, man, in a match, no matter who you sign.
That's fair enough. But we shall see, because it looks like we've already made a signing, or another signing for that matter. Ugarte will join Chelsea, 100%. Apparently, so that's one DM sorted out. If we get Caicedo as well, then we get a striker, get a goalkeeper. Maybe we might even get just another couple of surprises. I'll look doing. Another couple of surprises. We've got Andrey Santos coming in. Love seeing that. I don't know.
I said, I don't even know.
Yo, man, people, them, we are backing on the place. Backing on the place. Why not? I'm a good mood for music. The second half is starting, my people, them. Second half is starting. Apparently, Manuel Ugarte will join Chelsea Football Club, and Kai Havertz is interested, or Real Madrid are going for Kai Havertz regardless of the Benzema situation. Aye. Commentary settings though. Brazil needs to pattern up, man. They got a free kick though. Man. Ooh, lucky. Brazil needs to pattern up, man. Israel with the ball and that. Going to the back. Straight to the middle. Israel going on the attack now with the ball in Brazil's half. But man's passed it right back. Israel just controlling the game. It's been an interesting day so far. Ugarte is a Chelsea player apparently. He's going to earn. PSG offered more, but the player has said, when it comes to Premier League. No, because you said
So you shouldn't realize that. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Come on, Israel with the ball. Good switch still. Put it into the box, but Brazil get away. Now Brazil with the ball. Gone past one, but cut back. Come on, bro. Brazil will lose the ball. Throw on to Israel. I can't do that now. Come on, it means that this summer's get wrapped up as soon as possible. Soon as possible. Man like Ugarte is going to be a Chelsea player next summer. Hopefully, Caicedo as well. If we sign Victor Osimhen, Vlahovic, or Harry Kane, get a new goalkeeper, Andrey Onana, then we are in serious business come next season. Kovacic going to be gone. I hope Kante doesn't leave, but there's a chance that he could leave. Damn, man. Man, oh God. Israel got a foul though. Israel got a foul, man. One 0 Brazil, boy. Leonardo scored for Brazil, man. One 0 to Brazil. Leonardo scored. I believe that's now his 4th goal in the competition. Pick up the Brazilians, them.
What team do you want to win?
Brazil, because that's the only Chelsea player playing. Andrey Santos.
I didn't know it was from. That's what I was asking.
Yeah. Alright, Andrey Santos, my brother. Appreciate the views and the likes on the promo, people. Then. Right. Oh, so. Oh my days, it's 1-1. Oh my days. 1-1 with Israel. Oh my days. 1-1. Instant reply from the Israelis, them. That was a bull. Boy, that was a very good header still. Big up the Israel, them. Who scored for Israel now? Who scored for the Israeli, them? Israelis. This reminds me of Don't Mess with the Zohan. Kyle Ali. That's what man's gonna be doing from now on. That's the thing about reports, you know. Fabrizio's saying Chelsea are confident, but then there's other people saying the deal's done. Nonetheless, he should be coming to Chelsea. But until we see him with that Chelsea kit, ain't nothing official yet. Oh, come on. Appreciate the views, my people. Them still 1-1 in the place. Mauro Ugarte is apparently getting close to joining Chelsea, though. Right, people. Them. Fam, they both scored when you leave. They both scored. Because now it's 1-1, fam. But Brazil scored first. But Israel scored literally like within the next 5 minutes, fam. Instant reply. So, well. But Israel are on the front foot right now on the counter attack. But Brazil handle it well, clear it out for a goal kick. I mean, not for a goal kick, for a throw. Come on. It's 30 minutes remaining plus added time. No, 30 minutes remaining. My bad. At 23 minutes remaining plus added time. We got enough Brazilian supporters in the place. 12 votes. That probably means I would say about 9 for Brazil and 3 for Israel. Israel with the ball still. Eden Hazard should have never left Chelsea. Chelsea didn't. big news. Big up the support, my people. Them love for the support on the channel. Brazil, can you get a goal? Because it's looking like this game can be going extra time. 74 minutes played, 1-1. Brazil haven't even been the best team, but they did take the lead. That's the thing about them. The firepower that they have is very, very good, and they got very fast players. They're one of the best attacks in the competition. Oh, I'm going to try to go for the shot from there. Marquinhos. My people, them love for the support on the channel. We got 12 votes, 4 upvotes on the video, 2 concurrent viewers. Appreciate you guys very much. Big up for the support again. Substitution for Brazil, Leonardo, goal scorer, came off for Nascimento. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong. Mind my pronunciation. Oh, lucky. I was good build-up player. Oh, pinball settings. Come on, Brazil. Oh, it's a foul to Israel. Oh, it's gone off, man. It's gone off easily. Because you know. Great save. That is a save. That was a very good save still. Both teams have 6 corners each. Oh, damn. Israel with another corner. Back-to-back corners. Damn, man. Come on. Brazil, defend this well, man. Don't get knocked out. Come on. Yes, goal kick to Brazil. 10 minutes remaining plus added time. Or it's going extra time. Yeah, short side, fam. Come on, man. Oh, Rich. Damn, bro. Is that corner? No, it's a goal kick. Yes. Ja, das ist alles trotzdem. whether that's post ideas. To all my followers, them, what do you guys want me to do that is different that I could add that could make the page or channel more exciting? So I'm open to suggestions. I know no one's perfect, so there's always a learning curve. There's other things that I could do. So I might not cover everything that everyone wants, but if you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions, I'll be greatly appreciated because I do this to update you guys and obviously to make you guys informed about the Chelsea information, regardless whether that's down 20s or first team, sometimes women's team. But hey, man, different post ideas. Come on. Appreciate the views and that, my people. I'm love for supporting the channel. Unlucky, man. You managed to stop doing the flicks and that. Different. That was a good habit still. Go on. Get back to him. Oh, how'd you lose the ball, bro? Man, what? Come on, Brazil. This could look like it's going to go extra time. It has to go extra time still. Appreciate the views, my people down. It's about to be 90 minutes in the match, and it's looking like it's going to be going to extra time. It's 1-1 in the place. Brazil, they are lively on the counter-attack with their burst of pace from the players. But Israel, they just dominate the match throughout. They have more possession, but both teams can easily have been winning this match or could have had more than just one goal, in my opinion. Good saves from different keepers, from each keeper. So, yeah. Come on, man. Brazilians. Come on, bro. Israel. Mateos. Come on, Brazil. 5 minutes of added time, by the way, people. 5 minutes of added time. Oh man. Come on. Yeah, I'm hungry. I need to eat some food. It's looking like it's going to be going to extra time, man. Entonces te amo, je para mi vida. Don't know, I saw it in your eyes. But you why I say te amo. Somebody tell me what you say. Does mean I love you. Appreciate the votes on the poll. Israel 31%, Brazil 69. 13 votes. Down and up, eat up, and oh, man, what? Man, not that. Freaking current viewers, love for your support on the channel, my people. Appreciate it. Full time. Extra time is up next, my people. 2 seconds. I need to go get a drink. Yeah, Israel people that's coming. Literally like 2 minutes after that. wonder, is Man Latin Kunku's the German Cup final on B2? No, what's the German Cup final on? Okay. Where's the game? Those guys works. And Kunku scored. Shoes. Big up my brother in Kunku. Come on, lads. Big up my brother Christopher in Kunku, you know. Come on, Leipzig. Come on, Leipzig. Personally, second half of the first half of extra time is about to start. Big up. 1-0 to Brazil. Let's go. 2-1 to Brazil. Straight away. Man, like Andrey Santos with the assist, Andrey Santos with the assist, Big up. One of the star boy down. Jeez. Oh my days, it's 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. Maddest the news. Nascimento assist. Should be. Come on. Kevin. There's 10 minutes remaining. Oh wait, no. It's 15 minutes, so yeah, there's 10 minutes remaining of the first half of added time. We have extra time plus added time. This has been a very back and forth game. Israel have dominated to a certain extent, but Brazil's firepower up top continuously just helps them score a goal. But then Israel literally equalized not even 5 minutes after. Israel pulled it back twice in this match. If they get the lead, then I believe that they'll probably go through. But that's why Brazil need to make sure they either keep it as it is, goal pens, or get the next goal. Just can't allow Israel to get in front. That's poor as well. Like that was such poor defending. Unlucky. It's all 8:45 and it's only starting to get dark. Still light outside, but you know it's sunshine. I'll go away, go away. Come on, go on. You got the pace, bro. Come on, square it, square it. Oh, if that went in, bro. Good shot, still. Good shot, but damn, man. Alright. If that went in, that would have been a hard goal. Just went a little wide. I thought you should have squared it, but nonetheless, you took the shot. Big him up. Giovanni. Come on, Brazil, man. You got a corner. So the keeper saved it as well. That was definitely a great shot, man. Another corner. Come on, Brazil. Unlucky. Another corner to Brazil. Hey, man. Come on, Brazil. Still 1-0. Still, that's a 1-0. Still 2-2. 5 minutes remaining of the first half of extra time. Fair enough. Wow. Leipzig 2, Frankfurt 0. Such a video glitch. That's what I'm gonna do for next season, because right now that's what I'm thinking of, I'm gonna do my end of season player grading, but as a video concept on here, so do the edits and that, and then post it not only on YouTube but on Instagram, on TikTok as well. Due to be extra time, second half of extra time soon. Remember the Italy match is at 10 o'clock as well, so I'll be checking that out for my brother Casade and the Italians. Man like Christopher and Cooper. How many minutes of added time is there? There is 3 minutes of added time. Say nothing. Appreciate the views on the video as well, my people. Them Maz be going live again in about an hour and a bit, hour and 10 minutes for the Italy versus Colombia quarterfinal match of the Under-20 World Cup. Don't forget as well, tomorrow Man's gonna be involved with the USA quarterfinal match as well. Supporting Gabriel Slonina as well. So check that one out. That's at 10 o'clock as well. So active from 10 tomorrow. in the evening. I'll probably upload another video. I'll probably upload a video tomorrow. And then, boy, what? When is the semi-finals? When is the semi-finals? Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay, it hasn't been decided yet, but yeah, man. Semi-finals soon. Chelsea player can hopefully come back an under 20 World Cup winner. All we need is one. All we need is one. I've been thinking like that, you know. You see, I've been thinking about that. He mocked it. He mocked it. Oh my days. Oh my days. He mocked it. Man walked through the defense like that and done the Ronaldo. Oh my days. Oh my days. He mocked it. One later, two later in the net. Oh God. Oh God. Peak. Still, Israel is up 3-2. I don't even think Brazil are going to be coming back still. Who scored that? Who is he? He done them. Jeez, that's what my business suite is for. Say nothing. Kunku helps Leipzig win the German Cup. Kunku helps Leipzig win the German Cup. Goal and assist. Good way to end your spell. Good way to leave. Good way to leave. Stop. Come on. Big up Malak and Kunku has helped Leipzig win the German Cup. The German Cup. Oh, wait, how messed up. Oh, can't wait to see him at Stamford Bridge. My people them appreciate the views and that on the channel. Oh my days, could be game. Appreciate the views, my people them. Possible penalty. If that's a penalty, it's curtains. Curtains. We're going to check the monitor. Could be game done for Brazil. Could be game done for Brazil. So is it a penalty hit off his arm? It's a penalty to Israel. Great save. Keeper saved it. Keeper saved it. Big him up. He has to retake it. That is a draw. He missed. Man missed back-to-back pens. But I could do transfer moves. Come on, Brazil. Come on, bro. We ain't got long left. Got 4 minutes remaining on his curtains. Israel missed the pen. Appreciate the views, my people. Them love for the support on the channel. Only a couple minutes remaining. It's looking like Brazil are going to be going out. Cesare Casadei is going to be starting for Italy as well. Casta ain't even the captain. Who's the captain? These man keep switching stuff around. Well, fam.
Seeing your face getting knocked out
Yeah, man, it's looking like it still.
from 1-0 up.
Bro, they equalized, bro. Each time, bro. Even the second goal, when they scored the second goal, they literally scored the second goal at the start of the first half in extra time. These man conceded within the next 5 minutes, fam. In both goals they conceded. They conceded them after scoring within the next 5 minutes. So, but Israel, I'll be real to you, Israel has been dominating. Like Brazil basically been playing counter attack because Israel have had like 60 plus possession. That's what I believe right now. Let me check. Well, now it's pretty more even, 55% for Israel, but in the first half, we weren't even close like that. And deep, you know, Israel, they literally just missed 2 penalties. They missed the first one because the keeper saved it, but he came off the line, so had to retake it. The next one, my man's literally missed the target, man.
They just fully put the game to bed.
They literally. But even I was saying it, the fact that Israel have come back within like 5 minutes, all I said is that these men need to either score the next goal or hold it to penalties, because if these men get the lead, they're not going to lose it. Brazil haven't looked convincing in this whole entire match. They just know that their firepower is strong. They got bare fast man, create a chance, boom.
So they got to do it again. Let me go fast, man. Create a chance. Boom.
Yeah, exactly, but we only have 3 minutes remaining. But Israel have been strong defensively. They could get into the box a lot more times than Then the Brazilians, isn't it? Like deep. Wait, no.
One. Take him on. One to the left and slap. Ooh, slap.
Even if you saw one of Israel's goals, my man went past two men in the box, put it away swiftly. Like.
And Israel's where the next youth is.
Yeah, he's looking decent.
What round is this?
It's the quarterfinals. Next round's the semis.
So who you got left?
Cesare Casside for Italy, and then Gabriel Slonina for the USA.
Have they played their quarterfinals?
Italy are on at 10 o'clock after this. So that's what man's doing, isn't it? And then tomorrow.
Oh man, they should have slapped it, bro.
And then tomorrow is the USA team.
Okay.
That wasn't an unnatural position. Imagine Nkunku, he helped Leipzig win the German Cup today. He scored a goal and got an assist.
Okay.
Nkunku, he helps Leipzig win the German Cup in his last match, innit? Got a goal and an assist. They beat Frankfurt.
What?
He knows his curtains. This guy, man. And Chelsea have basically signed that Manuel Ugarte. Basically not Benfica, a Sporting player. He played against Arsenal in the Europa League when the team that eliminated Arsenal, he played for that team. He's a defensive midfielder. Manuel Ugarte. What's it called? What's the names? No, Pochettino. Apparently, he was saying that that's his number one target. What sources have been saying that was his number one midfield target. I mean, Uruguayan as well. You know, them South Americans have that football passion.
Wanos. My team only saw Mason Mount and no Harry Kane.
Bro, your team's moving slow because, like, literally, we're basically saying that we've signed Ugarte, we got Nkunku coming, Gusto coming.
Don't say that, you already had him coming.
Yeah, no, it's true. Israel through.
Israel has won the match.
Israel have won the match.
Brazil has to go back to their hotel and pack. Catch that first class flight home.
Yeah, at least.
Oh, the favela said you let them down. Oh.
Yeah, pretty sure it's me,
I'll be roll. You're probably better off coming like whatever time this evening, but I'm very unreliable in the morning. Like, see 8 o'clock, between 8 and 1. I'm reliable. I'll be roll.
Yeah, I will do that. Well, that's full time in this match. I appreciate all the support. We got 15 votes. Come like we got, I think we got like 11 for Brazil and about 4 for Israel. 40% for Israel, 6% for Brazil. Brazil are out. Andrey Santos and Brazil are going home. Commiserations to you guys. And yeah, man. You guys, I'll catch you on the next watch along, which will start in the next 35 minutes. Check that out.
Oh my days, how could the keeper do that?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. Look at it.
How could the keeper do
Bro.
that?
And that was literally. And then look at this. This was a decent one.
Yeah. Goal.
Yeah. That was a hard goal.
That was a bad boy goal still.
That's what I'm saying. And that's how they won it. But yeah, you guys check out the next watch along, which will start in the next 35 minutes.
That's a very unlucky pen, that one still.
And then look, he saved it.
Save.
It's saved, but he was off his line apparently. So you had to retake it. Or those players in the box or something. There was some sort of that kind of stuff, innit?
Really?
And then he done that.
He thought he was Bruno Fernandes. That's his issue. Look. He's done it wrong.